I'm not going to lie, I've always been fascinated by the idea of being ultra-productive. We see it everywhere. People waking up at 5 a.m., crushing through task lists, and still having time to work out, meditate, and spend quality time with loved ones. It sounds too good to be true, right? Well, I decided to put it to the test. I challenged myself to 30 days of extreme productivity. I thought I knew what I was getting into, but I quickly found out it was more than just ticking off to-do lists. It was a mental marathon. The first thing I did was craft a foolproof plan. I combined every productivity hack I could find: time blocking, the Pomodoro technique, strict deadlines, and detailed daily and weekly goals. I mapped out my entire month in a way that gave me zero wiggle room for distractions. I was ready to be a productivity machine. I dedicated specific hours to tasks, even allocating time for breaks and meals. I worked in 25-minute bursts with short breaks in between to maintain focus. At the end of each week, I evaluated what went right and what needed adjustment. The first week was pure adrenaline. I woke up at 5:30 a.m., planned my day down to the minute, and checked off tasks with a sense of accomplishment. It felt amazing until it didn't. By week 2, the exhaustion started to creep in. Here's where things got real. Keeping up with this pace made me realize that even the best systems can't protect you from burnout. I had to push through moments of mental exhaustion by reassessing my limits and scheduling in more frequent breaks. I skipped out on social events, fun downtime, and even meals to stay on track. That trade-off made me question, is extreme productivity worth it if you're sacrificing balance? One of the biggest gains was my ability to focus. I got into a deep work state faster, and distractions bothered me less. I became incredibly efficient. Tasks that used to take hours now only took half the time. I stopped overthinking and just got things done. Extreme productivity can yield results, but it's unsustainable without balance. After a few weeks, I realized that scheduling downtime is just as important as scheduling work. I also learned that it's not about how many hours you work, but what you accomplish during those hours. I started focusing on my top 3 priorities instead of trying to do it all. While techniques like time blocking and Pomodoro are helpful, they won't fix everything. The real game changer is your mindset and discipline. At the end of 30 days, I achieved more than I thought possible, but I also hit a few walls I didn't expect. Extreme productivity works, but it needs to be handled with care. If you want to try this for yourself, I'd recommend starting smaller, maybe with a 7-day challenge to test the waters. You'll get to experience the highs and lows without risking burnout. So, are you up for the challenge? Try implementing just one extreme productivity method this week and see how it transforms your routine. You might just surprise yourself. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story resonated with you, please like and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring and heartfelt content. Stay tuned for more stories that uplift and inspire. Your support helps us continue sharing these meaningful stories. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next story.